Hi guys, welcome to another 2-minute devotion with Dad. We have moved on a little bit to Mark 6. Haven't skipped anything so much, it's just there's not much here to talk about regarding Jesus. We had Jesus sending out the disciples and John the Baptist being beheaded. And we're moving on to the 5,000. Now we've spoken about this beforehand, but something that really jumped out at me today, even though I've read this before, it's quite amazing actually, that I wanted to drive home. We got Jesus so that the apostles have returned and telling all of that they've done from their ministry tour after he sent them out. And Jesus said, "Let us go off by ourselves to a quiet place and rest a while." He said this because there were so many people coming and going that Jesus and his apostles didn't even have time to eat. So they left by boat for a quiet place where they could be alone. And then people saw him, ran ahead, a huge crowd happened. Jesus feeds the 5,000 with 5 loaves and 2 fish. Obviously, I don't want to talk about that today. Otherwise, it would be a bit slower. Then, right at the end of this, it says, immediately after this, so I've got a very unsteady hand today, I'm sorry. Immediately after this, Jesus insisted that his disciples get back into the boat and head across the lake to Bethsaida, while he sent the people home. After telling everyone goodbye, he went up into the hills by himself to pray. So he sent the disciples ahead of him in a boat, and he went himself to pray. And the thing that jumped out to me this morning was right at the beginning of this story, Jesus had his one mission of trying to get to a quiet place to rest a while. Now, they were interjected by the people, and even though their intents were pure here, they still never got to rest because they had to get out of the boat and get back into work. Now, whether or not the boat ride itself served as a quiet enough place for a long enough time, I don't know. But even so, it doesn't suggest that. So Jesus was still waiting to get to his place, his quiet place. Then he's got his little interlude here that keeps them going. So we're talking about another half day or so worth of time. And finally, Jesus manages to still get into that place where he can pray. Now, he's quite determined, which demonstrates for us that need to get into that quiet place. See, we might have good intentions all the time. You know, we set our alarms or we'll set aside some time and something happens. There's always something happens, I know, in our family at least. You know, there's always someone that needs immediate help or something urgent comes up or there's a phone call or, I don't know, whatever. And then next thing you know, it's 3 hours later and your opportunity for some quiet time is gone and you know it's not coming back. But even so, Jesus managed to find himself some time here to pray. And then, yet again, he does another amazing miracle. But what I wanted to just encourage you is, and it's a challenge for me as well, we need that time. We cannot go without that time with God. If Jesus himself, the King of Kings, had to get away to pray, then how much more do we? Now, this is the ultimate distraction. This just one of the most awesome miracles. And you think, reading that, you think Jesus, he's got the power, he doesn't need any time. Yes, he did. Even despite him being able to pull off this incredible feat, he still needed to get away. And that's all I wanted to just really focus on today, is the concept behind the quiet place. It is a priority, or at least it should be a priority for us. Because even if it's not a priority for us as people, it is a high need that Jesus has demonstrated. And because it's a high need, he made it his priority. And even sent his own disciples away. Because if you think of it this way, he said, let's, as in let us go off by ourselves. He invited his disciples initially to come with him to a quiet place. And even after all that, he sent them away. Where is it? It says that his disciples get back in the boat and head across. So he even sent his own disciples away to make available time to get away himself. So even if his disciples couldn't be with him, he needed that time. So that to me, that speaks volumes, that we need this time. It's like, I don't want to make prayer analogous to coffee, but if you need that morning coffee, you'll do anything to get it. Well, this is even more so. Prayer is better than coffee. Yes, I said that on record. But this is how high Jesus had this as a priority. I've said this many times today, so I won't say it again. But anyway, just wanted to bless you guys with that one and challenge you. Make it your priority. Set time aside. Change your schedule if you have to. Just whatever you can, take that time out, and I could guarantee you that you will be blessed from that, and you will be empowered to be able to accomplish more. Bless you guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye.